Hey freaks, Tim back here to introduce a best of show. It was a strange week of programs. We started late, of course, because of the 4th of July, and I took a little break. So there was really only 3 shows, 2 of them being Sideshow exclusive episodes. Sideshow Freaks got a brand new episode today. If you'd like to hear it, you know what to do. Sign up, superfreaksideshow.com. But I wanted to post something for you guys. Of course, we'll get back on track with a normal week of shows starting on Monday. But I do have a great best of program for you right now. Back in 2013, my good friend Cheryl Merkowski, beautiful 25-year-old Cheryl Merkowski, tan skin like a leather couch, heavy smoker, owner of 2/3 of a lung, that Cheryl Merkowski.
Jam that baby maker deep inside my man cunt.
And that Cheryl Merkowski, too. She and I both had the opportunity to interview a great musician by the name of Jan Terri. Jan Terri is pretty much the reason why the Linda Finkel Hall of Fame exists. It's music like this. So in addition to Losing You, this song, she also sang Get Down Goblin, her Halloween classic, Excuse My Christmas, her Christmas song, and my personal favorite, Baby Blues.
Yeah, baby blues, so crystal clear, clear enough to fill a swimming pool.
Featuring a man who does not have baby blue eyes. They're brown. Just shit brown eyes. The music video is fantastic. Anyway, Cheryl and I had a blast interviewing Jan Terri. We may have come off a little obnoxious. It's no way to treat an international star like Jan Terri, but still, it was a fun episode. Let's relive the magic, enjoy this classic edition of DV, and I will see you back on Monday to start a new week of programs. Until then, bye everybody!
Hi, I'm Michael Ian Black, and you're listening to Distorted View.
Do you prefer to jerk off on someone's face or their chest?
I don't know why you want to make me choose.
Come and take a journey to Mars. We'll show you places you've never been. We'll go to places in your wildest dreams. It'll be such an adventure for you. So come on, we'll show you the way. Come on, let's go way above the sky, beyond the clouds. It's a great adventure for you. So come on, take a journey with us. We'll show you places you've never been. We'll see things you never dreamed of. Journey to Mars, journey to Mars, journey to Mars. Baby, I'm Scarlet.
Now the hour of the reckoning.
That's my man juice. Yeah.
I want black ripe uncut dick now!
I enjoy watching animals rape each other.
Why does man have to have such a sweet record?
Nigga beats a trick and a hoe and a slut with a pussy and a cat and a hole and a damn hot pocket between her damn legs.
Hey, freaks, Tim Edson with you back for the Wednesday edition of Distorted View Daily. Big program today. In a few moments, Cheryl Merkowski will be joining me to interview one of the internet's biggest stars. Yes, musical legend Jan Terri will be on the program today talking about her music, her life. We're going to try to get personal with her because, you know, I've seen a lot of interviews with Jan, but she never goes deep enough for me, and I like to get in deep. This is not going to be a superficial interview. I'm not just going to say, Jen, what are you working on? Tell us about your new CD. Oh, that's wonderful. No, that's not me. That's not the type of interview I conduct. If you're looking for a Jan Terri fluff piece, you've come to the wrong podcast. Cheryl Merkowski and I worked very hard on these interview questions. I'm sure it will show. All right, let's get Jan on the line, Cheryl on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard some of my guests' music at the top of the program today. That was Journey to Mars, one of my personal favorites. Her most well-known song, though, is this one, Losing You.
Pick up the phone, give me a call and talk to me. It shouldn't have been like this.
Everybody, I can't take it no more. I don't want to lose you tonight. You're the only thing that matters. I don't want to lose you this way. Just need your love. 2, 3, 4, yes. I'm kicking it Jan Terri style. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Jan Terri.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing tonight?
Okay.
Well, we've got a few questions for you. Cheryl's here with me, and so we thought we would talk to you for a little bit and see what's up. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Cool. Say hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Jan. It's so nice. It's so nice to talk to you.
Yeah, you too. Oh, there's that.
Oh, Denny.
That's Denny.
What's he barking at you?
Somebody's walking by. I don't know.
How dare they?
Stop it. Hey, come on. Stop it. Stop
Denny. So, Jan, you contacted me on Facebook, and you were so gracious with wanting to answer my questions. And, you know, in my mind, you're even more talented than many of those, quote, famous, unquote, broads like the Lady Gaga and Adele. I don't like them very much. You're so much more beautiful.
I like Lady Gaga, I believe Lady Gaga and Adele are probably like stuck up and then that. So Denny's more stuck up than me. So
really, why do you say that?
Why? Oh, because he's got attitude a lot.
So we have a lot of questions, and we're so glad that you're taking the time out of your busy schedule to answer them.
Okay. So, shoot away.
How do you come up with the metaphors in your songs? Like, my heart is open like an open book, and we were like a merry-go-round going round in circles. Where do you come up with this stuff?
I don't know. I start with the melody in my head, and I just start singing words, and they kind of fit. I don't really know, because I'm not really considered a songwriter. If anything, my songs would be, I would say something like, because of the hooks, like the old-time Beatles type music.
Yeah,
you know,
I would definitely compare you to the Beatles, maybe even Elvis, like the way the songs are structured, Elvis.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, yeah, because I had music theory in there.
Linda Finkel, I think, is also...
I look good with the guitar, but I'm not a guitar player, so...
I thought I saw some videos of you online where you're playing the guitar.
Yeah, I look good playing the guitar. I can only play like 2 or 3 chords.
Well, you look good, period.
Good.
So you're not classically trained?
No. But I don't play the drums anymore, so...
So the man in the music video, Baby Blues, was so attractive. Do you keep in touch with Baby Blues, and does your click get hard when you think about him?
Oh, you mean, are you considering, okay, Tony, he was a limo driver, and I asked some of my friends that were limo drivers if they'll do me a favor and they want to come in and do the video, and Tony, he had sort of blondish hair, but I couldn't find anybody that had blue eyes, so it was like, okay, you do, Tony, no problem.
Is that who was in most of your videos, just all your friends?
Yeah, mostly friends. Yeah.
Who are your musical influences? You mentioned the Beatles, and I mentioned Elvis, of course, and Linda Finkel. Who else were your musical influences?
Olivia Newton-John. I love Olivia Newton-John. I like, when I travel, I listen to Lady Gaga and Katy Perry. I like MP3s. Karen Carpenter for drumming. Also, Buddy Rich and Gene Cooper for drumming. The guy, Neil Perkins, of a band called Wash. There's a band in the 70s called Led Zeppelin because I was writing in high school.
What was the name of that band? Who are they?
In the 70s, Led Zeppelin. You know,
Never heard of them. What do they? Is that country?
No, Led Zeppelin. They did Stairway to Heaven. It's a band back in the 70s.
I'm gonna have to look them up. Now you're very well known thanks to YouTube.
I just know that the "Losing You" video that's got over 4 million hits is considered the world's worst music video, and people, YouTube, True TV, and WGN, and everybody says no, it's not.
World Star Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. Now, but there's a line in that Christmas song that you did a few years ago that sounds like you're saying "Christmas for penis." Did you?
No. I know. No, it's okay. But that song was supposed to be the two girls that wrote the lyrics asked me to do them a favor.
Well,
it says in the line, "Where's Mike Patina at?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and unless you're from the East Coast, you won't understand the song because it talks about
the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty, South Street, you know.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of those references. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. But I want to play just a clip here.
Unless you're from New York or Jersey, you ain't gonna understand it.
Never heard of that statue thing. All right, let me play just a quick clip from that Christmas song so my listeners can hear what you're singing here.
After Santa travels through outer space, will hang with us, and Christmas will be next.
What are you saying right there?
Us, and Christmas will be next.
What is that?
Christmas will be next. It's
Christmas will be next.
Yeah, let's Santa Claus will travel to outer space, and then Christmas will be next.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you just finished Thanksgiving, and after Thanksgiving, Christmas is next.
That's true. It goes the Goblins, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas.
Well, the Goblins is considered turkey. Turkey is for the Goblins.
Oh, Goblin. I see.
Right.
Some of these songs are too smart for me.
Do you shave your lady business or just sculpt?
Do I what?
Shave your lady business or just sculpt?
Do I shave my lady business?
Yeah.
No. Being that I used to hang out with the swim team back in high school, I still do it to this day. Every other day I shave. Legs, everything. So,
well, you do have a swimmer's build.
Do you get razor burn on your layups?
What did you say? What did you say?
Oh, I get razor burn really bad on my layups downstairs when I shave a lot, but I guess you figured out how to, get rid of that yet. Yeah.
No.
You've been on a lot of television shows. I was looking up on YouTube. Do you look up to people like Barbara Walters? I think it would be amazing if you got interviewed by her.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be good. Yeah, I remember Gilda Ryder used to do something back in and she used to be on Saturday Night Live. She just goes, Barbara Walters. Yes, I do impressions, so I do a little comedic stuff.
Oh, really? Do you do Barbara Walters?
The only way I do it the way Gilda Ryder is. Hi, I'm Barbara Walters, and tonight we are doing. I don't know. I have to read my
teleprompter.
I can't do it. Yeah, something like that. I do John Wayne.
Yeah.
The little doggy has to go to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There was this guy that was, he was from Palatine, Illinois, and he had a cooking show.
Oh.
He also did a really good impression.
Merrill Kalin, yeah.
Now, it seems like you have a lot of fans. Have you ever hooked up with a groupie?
No.
Never. Come on, Jan.
Never. No.
Really? You never even kissed? Never even made out?
Nope.
I saw you make out with a man in a video recently.
Oh, you're talking about Justin. Justin and I were kind of like going out, and we were doing for that video. It was supposed to be the closing scene, and it was supposed to be a gentle kiss, but he
got carried away
on it. So yeah.
So you guys were you were dating at the time?
Sort of, but he was younger than me, and he lived in Jersey. And I lived in Chicago. So.
You know, I was on YouTube, and someone started a rumor that you were dead. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know that. Which we're trying to find. I'm trying to find the old obituaries. And I'm trying to find that anything that somebody has. If somebody has any old thing to print it up, because we wanted to put that in the book. Yeah, I'm supposed to have been dead in 2002. I died of cancer. I had 5 husbands.
Was that on Wikipedia?
Yes, it was on Wikipedia. And when they say the internet doesn't lie, yeah, sure. Because you're talking to a dead person if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. So you seem like a really hard worker, Jan. I know that you used to do things like drive limos and flash your giant for money. Do you have a job, or are you on disability or something?
I have a job or something, yeah.
Or something? Well, that sounds really dirty.
Well, I mean, I'm doing my music, so that's something. So
you're making some money?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. So I don't want this to come across as offensive or racialist, but would you ever have sexual relations with a black?
With a what?
With a black man or a woman, would you have sexual relations with them?
The sexual stuff is, I would say no comment to that. No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. I totally respect that.
I mean, I don't believe you guys are asking these type of questions. So.
Come on.
Well, the thing is, there's been a lot of interviews with you, but no one really asks a lot of personal questions. They don't really know a lot about you.
Well, they don't. If they do, it's very, very basic type.
So I want to get a little bit. Yeah, I want to go a little bit deeper right now. How would you characterize your last bowel movement? Was it aggressive? A real bowl filler? What color was it? Let's get down and gritty.
I like to say no comments to these things.
Okay.
I don't think these type of questions are appropriate. So no, thanks.
All right, let's try this. Let's.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Keep to normal stuff. I'll answer you.
Okay, how about this? Are you married? Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend?
And when's the last time someone got in that pretty twat of yours?
No, I'm not married. I'm single, and yes, I am with somebody. It's on Facebook. So.
Oh. Do you know what a prolapse is?
No.
Oh, okay. It's when your lady business kind of falls out of your body. It happens to a lot of women. You know.
Okay. As I said, none of these type of questions I won't.
I'm not asking a question. I was asking you if you know what it is. It's actually a very serious medical condition that I have.
Oh.
She's just sensitive because she has a prolapse.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So it seems like you're putting a lot more emphasis on your looks lately, really starting to grow into that body of yours. And, I noticed that you wanted to lose 30 pounds of weight specifically in your face and stomach. You said that on Facebook. What are you trying to lose? How are you trying to lose weight in those targeted areas?
Well, yeah, because, you're hanging out in L.A. now. You're in California. And the people out here mostly look thin, skinny, and suntan, so that's where I'm trying to go.
Well, don't let them get to you, Jan. You're beautiful. I don't know what their problem is. It's rude.
Yeah, thank you.
You got to have some, what do they call it? Self-esteem. You are one of the most beautiful women, Jan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
How is your health these days? Because I recently read on your Facebook that you had an ulcer, acid reflux, and high cholesterol.
Yes, well, we were checking because I had high cholesterol back in Chicago.
Cholesterol.
And I just seen the doctor, and we had the test. I'm just waiting for the test results to come back. No, she gave me some medicine for my acid reflux and / ulcer, and it's fine.
Okay, so your cholesterol is going to be under control.
Well, yeah, I'm changing my eating habits. I'm eating different. So
good. Do you have diabetes or the diabetes foot? No. Good.
Oh.
So you didn't get your blood test results back. I was worried about that. I kept thinking last night, I hope Jan got them back, and it's good news.
Yeah, well, it's
they're so slow.
Not back yet. I know. Well,
Really?
It's about a week. I just was in there last week.
And expensive. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever had an abortion?
And what kind? A back alley, dilation, extraction?
No, none of that.
Because I read somewhere.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I thought the song Losing You was about the babies that you aborted, because I usually listen to it right after my procedures. Okay. Well, I guess art is open to interpretation.
Losing you is not about a losing baby. Losing you is about a guy, or you're losing him.
Is it okay if I listen to it after I have my abortion?
It's comforting to her.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. What's your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
Have you ever been to a speech therapist? It really helped me when I saw one when I was a little girl.
No.
What's Denny's favorite food?
Hamburgers.
So I think the question that's on everyone's mind is, when are you going to put out a new video? How much do you weigh? And when is the next album coming out?
Next album we're trying to get out in June. The video, I don't know. We're working on that.
Jan, I want to say that you are so gracious to do this interview, and you are such a wonderful woman, and I really appreciate your time. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Same with you guys.
Yes, Jan, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us. Really do appreciate it. Oh, are you okay, Cheryl? That's her prolapse.
Yeah, I just queefed. It's all right. Prolapse.
We were telling you about earlier. Jan,
is he okay?
Cheryl, are you okay? That does not sound good.
Yeah, it's all good. I usually queef, and prolapse.
Do you push
it's all good.
Do you push does it go back up in? Do you push it up in there? Or?
Yes, I just push my lips back in.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
No big deal.
Jan, I hope that never happens to you. It sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's a bad medical condition. Happens a lot in Africa.
Oh, okay.
Jan, do you ever watch like The People's Court or Judge Judy? You know all those ads for transvaginal mesh? Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
I think, does that have something to do with prolapses, Cheryl?
Yeah. I have transvaginal mesh, and I'm suing those people because the mesh exploded, and all of my lady business it's like shrapnel. Too soon, I know.
That's dangerous for not only yourself, but people around you.
Yeah, so,
maybe if you receive a large settlement, you can give some of that money to Jan to finish her album.
All of it's going to Jan.
Hey, I have a quick question. Why did you decide to move to Los Angeles real quick? Because I know you're over there now on the West Coast.
I want Danny to have it's too cold out in Chicago, so.
But you've lived there your whole life, right?
Yep. Well, my parents are dead, and there's really nothing going there, so we just picked up the van and moved to Beverly Hills.
Well, that's a nice way to end the interview. Your parents are dead. All right, great. Thank you, Jan, so much for taking time to speak to us. We really do appreciate it. I love your music. I was just listening to a bunch of it yesterday. I love Get Down Goblin. Love Losing You. Baby Blue.
Well, the other songs that we placed Get Down Goblin is The Count. So.
Yeah, and I also love the one, you don't have a music video for it, but it's like Gonna Get With You or something. Was that the name of it? Gonna Get With You?
You mean Being With You, or?
I don't know. I think it was called like Gonna Get With You. It's a very sexual song.
I like to make it with you, babe.
That's the one. Make it with you. I want to make it with you.
What does that mean? Make it with you?
I think it means sex, right? I want to make it with you. I want to get together with you. I
want to make it with you, babe. Yeah.
Is that what that means, Jen?
It means to. It's up to you guys. What you guys
see? You're not as pure. You're not as pure and sweet and innocent as everyone thinks you are. You won't swear. You don't want to talk about your personal life. But oh yeah, that music. Oh, you want to make it with you. You little fox. You.
This song was out in the first album, so it was
in your wild days.
In '93, I don't consider myself '93 wild. Yeah.
Well, listen, Jen, I think you have a wild side, and I want to bring it out. And I think your next album, you should have some racy music, because that's what sells these days. Do you listen to the radio? It's all about sex, and I don't think you should go all out.
The fourth album will surprise you.
Really? Do you have a list? Do you know what some of the songs are? Can you just give us the titles of some of the songs?
Well, the first single is out. You can hear that one.
Oh, what's it called?
Skyrockets.
Skyrockets. Maybe we'll play it. Play just a little piece of it at the end of the show today. That would be great.
It's on. I know CD Baby is because CD Baby is selling it.
And I understand that's the song's. What is it called? Skyrocket. It's about an orgy, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, you're not that wild.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm
Denny's Red Rocket.
No, just because I moved out to LA does not mean that I'm wild like they are in Beverly Hills. No.
How long have you been in LA?
I've been here since January.
See, you haven't been there long enough. Give it another year or two. You're going to be super tan. You're going to have guys on both of your arms. You're going to be wild. You're going to have a prolapse. Yeah. Just be careful.
Don't do DP.
No DP. No DP.
No.
That'll wreck it. Wreck your hole.
And keep shaving that giant, honey. Keep working it.
That was probably the most surprising revelation, that Jan Terri shaves downstairs.
Yes.
Hi. No comment on that.
No comment. Okay. You already told us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jan. Really do appreciate it. You're very fun, and I can't wait for your next album. I'll tell all my listeners to go out and purchase it. So again, thanks, Jan, for taking time to speak to us.
All right, thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye, honey.
Bye. To hell, taking my love for granted. Skyrocket to hell, putting my love to shame. Remember what Christmas dinner, roses in a box.
There you go, the great Jan Terri. That was just a little bit of Skyrockets from her upcoming album, No Rules. You can pick up the single Skyrockets on CD Baby. I will post a link on today's show notes for you. Thank you very much, Jan Terri, for that very revealing interview. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted up, fucked up news right now. If you need more Distorted View in your life, and I think everyone does, why not purchase a Distorted View Daily value mug, value cup, value pens, or new t-shirt design? Go to jagoo.net. That is our Distorted View online store. New merchandise is available, and now I'm accepting international orders as well. I've tweaked the shipping. I've actually included the Postal Service's live calculator thing. So hopefully this will help out on the shipping charges. The problem is these fucking mugs are awkward to ship, apparently. But whatever. International orders are now available. Go to jagoo.net. Pick up some items before they're all sold out. All right. And if you're not yet a member of the Sideshow, what are you waiting for? Yesterday we did an extended program. Tomorrow's show will be Sideshow exclusive, so only paying members will be able to hear it. Sign up right now. Become a member. Support the show. Superfreaksideshow.com. All right. Enough business. Let's get into the stupid news here. First up, a woman in Taiwan has bit off the penis of an old man and then demanded the man pay
$4,800 for the biting. What? She said the man, her former lover, had promised to pay her when he challenged her to do so. The strange incident happened at a drinking party, all right, between a woman and the older man. He was 64 years old, and there were 7 others there, including another woman in Mai Tai Bak Commune, Kai La District. What? During the party, the woman, NTL, and the older man, known as only TTH, told the others about their past love affairs, and the woman revealed that the man has a scar on his dick. Instead of being embarrassed, the 64-year-old man took off his trousers and flopped out his dick for everyone at the table to see his cock. Despite being dissuaded by others, no one wants to see a 64-year-old penis. Due to some arguments that then followed, TTH laid on the floor and challenged the woman to bite his cock. The woman gladly accepted, of course, and promptly bit TTH's penis, causing bleeding. How come cool shit like that never happens at the parties I go to? Like, I always hear my friends talking about, like, oh, did you go to Gary's last party? It was fucking crazy! These midgets were puking on strippers' tits, and then some other girls started sucking on the vomit-covered boobs, and, you know, like, just insane stuff going on. And then I go to a party at the same, like, very next party at Gary's, and nothing happens. It's a snooze fest. I'm fucking playing Pictionary and shit. That always happens to me. So I'm wondering, is it me? Am I bringing the party down? Because I'm just there, enjoying myself. Or does everyone just embellish, how great the party was? Or they don't remember how lame it really was. They just make up shit. I don't know. I think it has something to do with me. I don't think I've ever been to a really crazy party. And the few parties that did end up crazy, it was because I fucking got shit-faced. And I was the one acting crazy. Passed out in piss-soaked pants in the bushes. A New Year's party. And then another party, I got so drunk, I blew a blood vessel in my eye because I puked so hard. Nothing else, though, was going on at those parties. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I was just so shit-faced I didn't realize what else was going on. I don't know. I'm not good at parties anyway. I'm too awkward. All right, but I know for sure my penis has never been bit off at a party. The woman later reported the case to commune police, accusing the man of insulting her and demanding that he pay her 100 million VNDs, which I guess is their currency over there. It equals out to about $4,800, that she said he had promised her if she dared bite his penis. That doesn't make any sense. Why would she get money for biting his penis? Shouldn't it be like, look, if you bite my penis, you give me $4,800. I mean, I'm the one without a penis now. This doesn't make sense. All right, where are we at here? He attempted to beat the woman, but he was prevented by others after the bleeding of the penis. The woman also alleged that the man threatened her that he would hire an underworld gang to assault her and demolish her house. The other woman at the party told police that the man had promised to pay the woman that set amount for biting his cock. Meanwhile, the old man accused the woman of violating his body, extorting him, and causing him to lose reputation. After failing to reconcile the two sides, the commune police referred the case to the Kai Lei District Police. I'm sure justice will be served. Thai justice. All right, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Second story we have for you today. Obama says if his daughters get tattoos, he will too. On the Today Show Wednesday morning, President Barack Obama explained how he and First Lady Moshel Durango Oblamo plan to keep their daughters from getting tattoos. That's not how you pronounce her name? It's not Moshel Durango? Thought that was her middle name. What we said to the girls is, if you guys ever decided you're going to get a tattoo, then mommy and me will get the exact same tattoo in the exact same place, and we'll go on YouTube and show it off as a family tattoo. So I look forward to a family portrait of Obama, his wife, and his girls bending over to show off a tattoo that reads "fuck shoot" right above their assholes. Don't forget the arrow pointing down. Fuck shoot. Pointing right towards their ass. All right. Or daddy's girl right above their pussy. Although I would like to see, something a little more innocent. Maybe just Tinkerbell on their inner thigh.
think Obama would look good there. All right, Obama also discussed a recent interview in which his wife accidentally described herself as a single mom. Whoa, that was a boner. You know, as somebody who has stumbled over my lines many times, I tend to cut my wife or anybody some slack. Oh, I thought I was going to say cut my wife's throat when she makes a slip like that. All right, but there's no doubt that there have been times where Michelle probably felt like a single mom. I don't think they should all get the same tattoo. I think Barack should have a tattoo above his cock that reads presidential staff. And then Michelle can get a different tattoo for above her pussy. Guys, do you have any suggestions? What would look nice above Michelle Obama's pussy hole? Underground bunker? Call into the voicemail line with your suggestions. All right, final story we have for you today. This one comes from Georgia. A Beaufort woman is facing 2 counts of child molestation. Oh, this is a serious story. I'm sorry. I should not laugh. After allegedly climbing into bed with 2 young girls and simulating an act of sexual intercourse. She was humping 2 little girls. Gwinnett County Police were called to a Beaufort home on April 21st after the mother of the 2 girls learned of the incident. According to the police, the woman identified as Jessica Head, 25, had been to a nightclub with the adult brother of the 2 girls. The brother said both he and Head consumed alcohol and returned home at around 3:30 a.m. The brother said he went to bed and left Head sleeping on the sofa. The siblings, the report explained, all slept in the same bed. At some point during the night, one of the girls, described in the police report as a very articulate and intelligent 10-year-old, awoke to find Head on top of her. According to the child, Head removed the blanket that was covering her, climbed on top of her, making it difficult for her to leave, and then began a back and forth motion on top of her. Yeah, she was grinding or humping. The girl, according to the police, said she thought Head was trying to have sex with her, given the movement. Smart girl. The girl added that Head reached her hand down and grabbed her outer thigh. Whoa! Red alert. She told police she was able to free herself after attempts to wake her brother and sister were futile. Head then reportedly moved on top of the girl's 12-year-old sister. Next. And began the same motion consistent with sexual intercourse. About that time, the girl's brother woke up. He said when he awoke, he saw Head on top of the sister. He said that words were exchanged briefly, and he instructed Head to get off of his sister. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for a distorted view, insensitive reenactment.
Yeah, it feels good, don't it? You like that?
Hey, what the hell are you doing to my sister? Get off of her!
I ain't gonna get off of no one. I need to get my rocks off tonight, and this little bitch is gonna give it up to me. Yeah, I'm gonna spray my jizz all over your little sister's face and her little cunny.
You're a woman. You don't have a dick.
I don't fucking care if I have a dick or don't have a dick. I sure as fuck am gonna have sex like I got a dick, and this little bitch is gonna get the raw end of the deal. Oh yeah, bend over, honey. You're gonna get boned by Head.
Get off of my sister, you disgusting whore.
Why are you acting like a bitch all of a sudden? Come on, we're just having a good time. Aren't we just having a good time? No, I want you to get off me. See, we're just having a good time. She likes it. Come on, you like it. Please, get off me. She likes it. She just gotta get used to my big fat dick taking up all the space in that tight, sweet snatch.
Again, you don't have a dick.
I don't know why you keep saying I don't have a dick. I obviously have a dick. I'm fucking your sister. What do you call this, huh? What do you call that?
You're pointing at your toe.
Correction. My big toe, okay? This little piggy is horny.
All right,
finishing up with the story here. The mother, who heard one of the girls scream, reportedly entered the room as Head was getting up from the bed. The mother took the girls into her room. After realizing what transpired, promptly called the police. In the report, the officer described Jessica Head as, quote, uncooperative. No, not my Jessica, throughout most of the encounter. When asked what had happened, Head reportedly replied, I didn't rape no kids. I thought the response was odd, considering I asked a very general question and had not informed her of any of the statements from the victim, said the officer. Head explained that she had gone to sleep on the couch and had done nothing else. According to she was sleep fucking. It's a real problem. According to the report, she later admitted having been in the room with the girls, but was just trying to sleep. At one point during the conversation with the officer, Head reportedly said, I'm a dyke. And then, according to the report, added, I'm a gay man trapped in a woman's body, which is kind of like the opposite of a dyke. Because if it's a gay man, you would want to have sex with dudes. A dyke is completely something else. Quote, Head never gave a coherent statement during my encounter with her, the officer noted. The officer further wrote, I believe the actions alleged were committed by Head to the children in an attempt to arouse herself. Based on the witness and victim statements, Head was placed under arrest. She was later booked into jail on 2 counts of child molestation. And as of April 22nd, she remained in jail. Bond is set at $11,400. So there you go. That, my friends, is your distorted news. Let's do a couple voicemails. Check in with my freaky deakies. Okay, what's happening in your world, freaks?
First of all, Tammy Boo, weed is not a drug. Secondly...
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, marijuana is not a drug. Whatever.
Weed is not a drug.
It's an herb, man. Look, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with pot, but for Christ's sakes, it is what it is.
Secondly, if you want to protect your iPhone 4 investment, you can get a life-proof.
Oh, Jesus Christ, shut up.
Hey, Timmy Pooh. Lifetime Sideshow Scary Bob here.
Oh, he calls me Timmy Pooh, not Timmy Boo.
You know, your shows are just getting better and better, whatever. But yesterday's show, you forgot to say one thing.
What?
You forgot to say, oh, look what I did there. Did you see what I did there?
Yeah.
I put my finger in my navel with cum. Yeah.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Scott Taylor because just out of the blue, I said, I wonder what Scott Taylor's up to. I haven't played the Dickhole Guy audio in a long time, and I was just wondering if there was any other Scott Taylor movies that I could watch and get audio from. And I found one online, and I paid $10 to stream this, and I was so pissed off because a lot of, like, older porn has no words. Like, there's no speaking parts. It's just, like, music, and that's exactly what I saw. And so it was a clip of just Scott Taylor jerking off and I think sucking his own dick or something, but it was kind of a bust. But, he looked a lot different in this video. This must have been one of his first videos, before he got all AIDS-y looking, and was, sticking his finger in his greased-up dick hole. But I'm going to try, because I found a bunch of other Scott Taylor movies. I just don't want to spend the money, If I knew there was good audio, I would definitely purchase it. But, slowly but surely, I'll continue to peruse through the vast catalog of Scott Taylor movies. And I know there's some other gems in there. All right, moving on.
True. Sideshow member TJ from Chicago. Hey, it's been a while since I've called into the voicemail line.
Didn't you just call in yesterday?
But I am not dead, and I have not cheated on you with another podcast.
Oh, I see. Your response, yeah, Tone Deaf Sean.
Like Tone
Deaf Sean. That fucking asshole.
I have a quick question about, of all things, the Real Talk show that you posted as a Sideshow exclusive that you recorded back in, 2000.
Oh, man, that was rough.
A couple questions about that. First of all, do you have any more of those shows? Because I would really love to hear, a young Timmy Boo doing some old Distorted View shows.
I think I do have one more. I'll have to try. It's on a CD somewhere, and assuming it's not completely warped or scratched up, I can try to get that. I was talking to Dave Richards on that 7-hour marathon show, and he promised me that he was going to look through his old hard drives and pull out the old Distorted View shows, because there's a bunch of recorded shows before I was doing it live. So hopefully I can get those programs up.
And second of all, my favorite my favorite bit that you did on that show is when you pretended to be a porno producer or a porno director.
Yeah.
And you got in contact with this Latino guy who wanted to be in gay porn.
Yeah.
And you made him do, an audition and had him read, a fake porno script that you and Joe wrote. And I thought that was fucking hilarious, and I think it would be awesome if you would do more shit like that.
Well, that one was a fluke because it just so a long time ago on VH1, I think I've told this story before. A long time ago on VH1, there was a program called Pop-Up Video, and they would play music videos, and they would have these little graphics pop up that gave interesting little trivia tidbits about the music video, the making of the music video and the band and stuff. So I thought it would be funny to do the same thing with porn movies. So I would take screenshots from porn and then use the same little graphics that VH1 used, and I just made up fake, funny little tidbits of information about like what STDs they got because of this shoot and et cetera, right? So I was threatened twice by MTV, lawsuit-wise. A couple cease and desist letters, but whatever. This Latino, I think he was from Panama or something, I don't know, contacted me because of this website that I had, and he, for some reason, thought I was the producer or director of the porno being featured on this website. And so he wanted to get in on the business, and that's how I got a hold of him, and it just sort of, spiraled from there, and then I wrote a bunch of those fake porn scripts and stuff like that. So it's very funny. If you want to check it out, if you're a Sideshow member, you can download my old Real Talk show from 2000.
Hey, Tim, loyal freeloader Eli here. I was listening to the April 22nd show, and you're reading the news story about A.J. Clemente getting fired, and I feel that you glazed over name in there. Was the general manager's name Dick Height?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's funny. I was playing back the show earlier today, or maybe it was yesterday or something, and I was like, why didn't I mention that? That's a crazy name.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to prank call bars with that. With that being said, also, thank God for you, Tim Henson, because there is some shit that you just cannot unsee, and I never want to see a prolapse asshole. That is hilarious to have you listen to it.
Yes, well, there's a lot of prolapse talk on today's program with Jan Terri.
Hey, Tim, look, you don't know me, but I was asked by someone you know to call in.
Who's dead now?
Last night, while attending a brony/furry orgy, BSP was shot by a rival gang of vegan juggalos, and he told me to call in.
Well, I told you what I was going to do when I found out the freaks are dead.
You know how much he loved your show and how much he really wishes you would send him.
Rot in hell! Sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together.
That's a hard song to sing. Everything is just so fast. All right, a couple more here.
Hey, Tim. It's Kristen, long-time listener, Sideshow Freak. I'm driving westward on Illinois 80, literally in the middle of Illinois, cornlands everywhere. Nothing anywhere near here. And I see this giant billboard. It reminded me of one of your anti-rape techniques to act like a retard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the billboard actually was dedicated to stop sexual violence against people with disabilities.
Damn.
Apparently,
who would want to R them?
in Central Illinois, we're raping retards. Just wanted to let you know. It's a big thing out here.
Wipe.
See you later.
All right. Finally today.
Well, there are a lot of things I just cannot figure is what makes a white girl want to fuck some crazy nigger.
Racist. I don't want to hear any of that on my program. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me. Show at distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, it's no God.
And all of my lady business it's like shrapnel. Too soon, I know.
Spread the distortion. Tell all your friends about the podcast. Please rate us and review us on iTunes. It takes just a second. Search for Distorted View. Give us a 5-star rating. Write us a few nice words, and maybe you'll win a t-shirt or other Distorted View merchandise. Right? I'll read yours on the air. Send you something nice. Guys, if you are Sideshow freaks, I will be back tomorrow for the Thursday show. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait until Friday as we end the week. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Water.
the white bitch.